that we can even imagine far beyond our wildest imagination. We know that this is going to be great. We're doing everything in your honor. We give all glory to you. Lord, we come to you today in Jesus' name. Amen. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining yet another WYB going live. Woo! Hey! Hey! What you say, squad? Squad, gang, gang!
We got production assistants now, y'all. They're coming out the world.
Shout out to my little cousin, Ira.
Hey! The camera,
That's what it's about, bringing family and friends into something that is so great and so big. We're going to introduce ourselves, starting with Fatima.
I am Fatima. Give me my title. Director of Education. Thank you.
We ain't about to do you. Okay.
You're supposed to know your position.
You know what you're right. I'm just here. I'm here doing what I need to do.
She's just trusting in God.
I'm right. Let the Lord lead you.
Crazy. I'm Deanna. I am the Director of Product Development.
I am Alicia, aka Slink, and I am the VP of Business Development.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm the Director of Community Outreach.
I'm Diamond. I am the founder, president, and CEO of Wear Your Beauty, Inc. Hey! We definitely appreciate y'all joining us again. Fatima's want to let you know why you guys should continue to watch us.
You should continue to watch us because we're here to encourage you. We're here to stand by you. And we have different insights on things that happen. Everybody goes through the same thing, but it helps you to have a different way to view things so you can be better in life and choose better decisions. When we grow, you grow, we will grow.
Yes.
Yes, and just to let you guys know, we are having a sale right now for the Wear Your Beauty hoodies. They are 50% off today and tomorrow only. Hello, you want to look fly like this? Keep the red lip. It's 50% off and it's also free shipping. So it's definitely a steal. They are very quality hoodies and we encourage everyone to support. It's all about empowering women, so please support.
Yes. We're planning to take Wear Your Beauty, international, because all women go through things. All women have some kind of insecurity, and we just want women to feel beautiful. No matter what you're going through, no matter what flaw you think you may have. Like it's not a flaw. It's just something that God made you to be different. So
Something that makes you more unique.
exactly. So that's a part of our mission, just to, encourage women to accept themselves as God made them. Well, I could say beautifying your spirit because it's your spirit that makes you beautiful. Like I said, we just want women around the world just knowing and believing that they are beautiful. And we encourage, financial education, healthy lifestyle, and spirituality because we believe that those things are important to a beautiful spirit. So today's discussion topic is insecurities in relationships. Woo.
That's a big one.
Man, I'm like, I got some SHIT to talk about my right. I ain't even ready.
Right. So before we get into that though, should we read the comments from last week?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. So last week's, not last week, but
The week before last, we were talking about forgiveness.
our last WYB going live, the discussion topic was forgiveness. We, did that because after the recent tragedy of losing Kobe and his little daughter and the other individuals on the helicopter, we were just, people around the world were just, reminded of how valuable life is and how short it is. So we just wanted to encourage people to forgive. We all know that it's not easy, but find some way to forgive, because tomorrow is not promised. You can no longer say, no, I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see him some other day. You can't say that because it's not promised. So we have to love each other as much as we can. You know, I'm giving you ladies y'all flowers. I love y'all. Kadri, I love you.
Love you
Giving
too,
y'all y'all
baby.
flowers.
You know, we done been through some things. That's
Just
the
saying.
topic for another day.
Oh my God. So I just want to give people their flowers while they still here, while they can still smell them. So some of the topics from last week, I'm not topics, but questions or comments. Julia Link had joined us. She just said, you got super beautiful real quick. Oh, this was on
Oh yeah,
Alicia.
that was because, so listen y'all, just so y'all know, I do 2 intense workouts before we do our WYB live, and I be exhausted, and I look like a man in those classes. So I just want to let y'all know, you know, I do a little
that's what she
something.
meant,
That's what
you
she
got
meant. She was like, you got beautiful real quick. I had on no lashes, no eyebrows, no hair.
Okay. She said, I'm still looking crazy. So she was talking about herself. Okay.
But she supports us, and if y'all know who Julia Link is, she's all about health and women empowerment as well. And like, listen, I done almost lost 80 pounds during her classes, so I do want to shout her out because she's awesome. So shout out to you, Julie. Appreciate you, sis. Summer Body 2020.
Essence Fest 2020.
Hey. Let me add my twerk now.
One.
I gotta get another one.
Okay, Latanya Robinson had joined, and she just said, hey cousins.
Hey,
girl.
girl.
And she said we also have to accept the fact that we are human, and sometimes, some things where people can't be forgiven. She said, I'll never forgive the drunk driver who almost killed me at 12, and I'm 44, and I'm okay with that.
Hey, I ain't mad at that though.
I just feel like if it's not bothering you, like if you can wake up every day without
Right, it's
that
not
bitterness in your heart, if it's not
Exactly.
hindering you, then it's okay. But if
If it's affecting you,
it's affecting you and
can't
you
even
can't
live your
move
life.
on,
Yeah, you gotta find a way to let it go.
Yeah,
Find
definitely.
some way.
so we just encourage you, love, Latanya, to find in your heart to forgive that person. We have to forgive just as God forgive us, because ain't nobody perfect. True. I done some SHIT. And I'm sure he done forgave me. And Mommy, she joined us last time. She said, I'm so proud of you ladies, Miss Evelyn Thomas.
Thanks, Mom.
That's my
Mom.
mama.
She just bought a hoodie too. Shout out to you, Mom.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
Okay. I think this was Chanel, not Chanel, Michelle. This was your live, and Amiga Spencer had joined, and she said this was really, really good. Looking forward to the next one, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mika.
Right.
And
This is gonna send out a text blast instead of just a Facebook blast so everybody can tune in.
yeah, I was trying to go to mine, but it's probably some ways down on my damn coast. So I know Sylvia Moreno had joined us last time, and she said that this was really she really needed to hear that. So thank you, Sylvia, for joining.
Thank you everybody who watched but didn't comment. We appreciate y'all. We know that it takes a village, and we just appreciate all the support just for clicking on our live, even if you only watch it for 5 seconds. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. All right, today's discussion topic is insecurities in relationships.
Sorry.
So, insecurity, it could be a wide spectrum of things. Somebody could be insecure about how they look, and they don't think they deserve you.
Facts.
Or you look better than them, and somebody else is always trying to come after you or trying to talk to you. You can't leave the house without somebody asking you, did you get any numbers today? Like, no, like nigga, I'm with you.
Right.
Another way is like in career-wise, like one person may be, right. already set in their career and the other person may
Trying
not
to
be.
figure it out.
Right, still trying to figure it out. So they say that find somebody that is equally yoked. Somebody please explain to me what does that mean?
Girl, boom. I guess it's, I don't know. Don't give me the line.
What it was explained to be, being equally yoked is, it's not being on the same level, it's just having that connection with that person, and the intellect, and, you know, just that, spiritually, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, y'all work at this, you know, make the same amount or nothing that's, you know, y'all equal, it's just that someone you can connect with.
Yeah.
I
definitely
think
get
I work
that
at-
connection.
You're working towards the same goal.
Yeah, working towards the same goal.
See, I think another thing that we kind of have to realize too, as far as with insecurities, sometimes it's not an insecurity about the other person, it can be about yourself. In order for you might perceive these things that way, and it might not even be like that. Like you might think that somebody's insecure about you because you don't have this or you don't have that, but it's actually a reflection on how you feel about yourself. So I think that causes or mess up a lot of relationships because of how the person feel about themselves, by not going and having counseling or by not even talking to that person to get an understanding about how they might feel about certain things.
They might not know they feel like that about themselves.
So,
That's half the problem.
Yeah. And I think equally yoked is basically two people being on the same page and just being together on everything that they do, like as far as like communicating, like just learning how to sort of looking for. I'm always looking for a word. You can usually give it to me. You can't give it to me today. But
I get you though. Like just, you know, somebody who's trying to be on a linear path with you. Like y'all had the same destination in mind. Y'all had the same type of goals, whether it's like different career paths or whatever. You know that
y'all
person
may
can
not
handle
be on
that.
the same level, but the intellect, like I said, the intellect, the communication, just the mindset of both of you are, you know, okay, you know, you're there. That's where I want to be.
right.
So, you know, or, you know, we're not there yet, but we can do that together.
Right, both y'all know
Have it-
y'all
yeah.
going one way,
Yeah.
and just keep going that way. Like if you going this way, I pull you this way.
Yeah,
and then
whether
we
this
just-
way, or then if you fall, I'm picking you up. So
Right,
it's
right.
just that being that what I feel is.
And any comments of y'all, whatever y'all think equally yoked is, let us know so y'all can share it right on
I want it right now. I want to
us.
talk. I want to be intelligent. So,
What does equally yoked mean?
They about to talk about scrambled eggs.
2000s and beyond, sharing the same set of beliefs and values, regardless to whether our mamas and
Same
daddies raised
values.
us in church or not.
Yeah, that was pretty much what y'all was saying.
what she say? I ain't hear.
Person that share the same
Beliefs and
values,
values.
whether you go to church or not.
Sound right to me? Thanks, Google. Yeah, so that was easy.
So we did know the definition. We smart.
Everything's at your fingertips.
I think it was, I was thinking the same thing, like one person may not believe in God, but the other person does, and the one that does believe in God is trying to, you know, bring that person into, like, showing them how, the ears of God, and like He keeps you every day, like you're the reason why you're still here, because you've like been through so much, like He is like God is keeping you for a reason, but to try to make people, the other person try to believe in God, like seek Christ, it's hard. It's a struggle. So should the person that believes in God try to help the other person that doesn't believe in God?
At that point, are you equally yoked? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you are.
You're not.
Yeah, but see, but
But should you still try to help that
I
person
think
though?
yeah, if you can care about
If
their
it's
soul.
open,
you want to
if that
put
person
them
is
on
open
another,
to
y'all
it.
want to be on the same plateau so y'all can be equally yoked. I mean, and that's why I understand the meaning of saying being equally yoked, but nobody is really equally yoked. You have to get there. So it's like when you say find somebody that's that way, it seems like you should say we need to build ourselves y'all need to build up to be equally yoked. So
See, to me, I think that you can be equally yoked. Like, I personally wouldn't date somebody who didn't already believe in God.
Right,
It's
if
not
you
on me
did.
to try to convince you to believe. Like, you either believe or you don't. My thing as far as equally yoked is like, okay, I want kids, I want a nice house, I want somebody who wants those same things.
Right.
Now, no matter what your career is or anything like that, ultimately we have the same goal in life. And I feel like it's easier to figure it out when you have somebody who you know has the same vision that you have. No matter how you guys get there, because it's gonna be struggles and things like that, but you want to have somebody that you know has the same destination in mind.
Preach.
Thanks, cuz.
A lot of people, they be in relationships when the other person don't want kids, or they're happy, in the situation they're in, and they don't want to,
I feel like if you put yourself in that situation, then you have to come to terms with the fact that the person who you want to be with don't want those things. Then to me, you're not necessarily equally yoked.
Yeah.
Because you're not with the person who wants the same exact thing as just you. And that's okay. But you have to come to terms with that. That's all.
Speaking of that, that made me think about Jeannie Mai and her ex-husband before, because
the girl from the real.
Before she got with Jeezy.
Before she got with Jeezy, she was married, and she knew that she never wanted kids. She always, she stated, she said, her husband, her ex-husband was Freddie,
about that.
and never, and he stayed with her. They was married for 10 years, and that's just wanting that person. That's just loving that kid.
He was like, you know what? I do want kids.
He do want kids. Getting in your 40s, and then you're like, okay, maybe he stayed because he thought he could change her mind.
Exactly.
Right.
And then
Thinking
she
that
stayed
you
with
can
him,
change people.
thinking that okay, he'll probably get over
You
it.
can't.
And then you can't. Then it's over with. And then you done wasted
Now you
10
better.
years.
You wasted 10 years.
Because y'all weren't equally yoked and y'all weren't on the same page. Probably never had the same values, but y'all were so, in lust with each other that
They
y'all
could have loved each other too.
they could have loved each other, but still, like I said, that communication wasn't there. You probably had stated
Or maybe
that
he
one
thought
time.
that he was good with it. Like he might have been like, you know what, maybe I don't want kids too, but then as time kept going, he's like, his mind probably changed again. Like, you know what, I do want children, and I don't know if I want to spend the rest of my life in this relationship if I really know that I deep down want children. And that's okay too. Like, it's okay to change your mind. That's why a lot of relationships don't work out, because you might have been equally yoked in the beginning, but then you go through life together and you change, you grow, you change your mind. And same for the other person. You might not be in the same place 10 years later that you were when you first met. So, and that's okay. Every relationship is not meant to last forever. It would be nice, but it's just the way that things work.
Right. Now with these insecurities in relationships.
That's
what starts it. I feel like that's what gets you in a relationship, is like figuring out what your wants are and things like that. But then when things don't keep going smoothly, I feel like that's when the insecurities start to play a role.
So I got a question. So now was more of a statement. So that's how it ended up being an insecurity in another relationship. And that's how that's a trickle effect, which is messed up.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has baggage, whether you want to claim it or not. Everybody has their preconceived notions of what they want and what they should be like. But then once you get into something and you with this person every day and things, and you working through, problems and issues, or you having a great life and things like that, things are gonna pop up and shake you up.
Yeah.
And the way you handle things are based on the way you grew up, the way your past relationships went, things like that. So all of that is gonna play a role. Whether there are insecurities or not, that's a whole other situation. But the way people
cheated on
is
to cause insecurity.
For
and
sure,
carry
for
on
sure.
to the next relationship.
Go ahead.
being cheated on can cause insecurities, but then when the person who cheated gets insecure because they think you're gonna retaliate? Now that's what don't nobody want to talk about.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, now you treat me like I'm a cheater. I didn't cheat. I was at home.
Right.
I'm just saying, don't get me
That is
preaching.
fact.
That's they contract.
I think another insecurity is suppressing your wants and needs
Yes.
and giving in to the other person.
That's a big thing.
And to be in a relationship, we definitely do. That's definitely a weak thing. We have
Especially trying to make your man feel
as a woman.
important.
Yeah, and we suppressing our wants,
That ego.
that ego. And
You deserve this.
That's one thing about men. They just want their ego stroked.
No, they want to feel like the man so bad, even when they're not doing manly things.
And
That's
that's
the
what
problem.
I was
You want to be the man so bad, but sir, what's the definition of that? Because
Can
I'm
you
the man,
stand?
low key. Don't get me started. Somebody else gonna pipe
That's
up.
another thing that could cause insecurity too. Like, you know, nowadays things
Girl,
hurt
you want some of mine?
Things have
I'm
flipped
playing
nowadays.
fair. I'm so done. No, I'm saying I ain't been doing that with these lips. He's just been nervous, baby.
We not laugh. I ain't laugh at all.
Hey.
Oh,
Your girl ain't been doing that. You hear me? Speaking of which, anybody want to date me, bring my line or hit my DM. I love this girl.
no insecurities over
You
here.
feel me? Your girl lit. Twerk on that one.
Hey, 'cause period.
Period.
I hate that.
I just wish you like one. I'm trying to got me turned.
I'm never getting you what I'm getting.
Hey, it's the Chai
I want to say
got me.
I want to say thank you to Tim Hortons on Grand
Look,
Street.
I
know, but I love you so much. Them people was nice to me today, okay?
like that Chick-fil-A treatment. Real good service.
Okay, anyway, Lord.
I feel like, okay,
I'm sorry, y'all.
okay, so what I noticed in relationships with guys especially is they're very insecure about their financial situation. And when they're not insecure about that, they not their best self. Like, and they take it out on the women, like, that they with, or the person that they with. And like, that's all they really be thinking about is, you know, I want to wait till my money this, I want to wait till my money that. And like, it's kind of hard because like you can't tell a man it's for them to understand like it's okay, like
Right, I'm not with you for
your
your
money if you want, you know, to work it out. Shit, I ain't got no money, so
Speak for yourself,
even though I've been placed,
It will come.
Yes. Lord willing. That's what you gotta hit him with. Lord
Right.
willing.
But that's where it comes into being equally, like, you know, you can find somebody easily that is not in the best financial situation like you, and then y'all build together. Or, you know, somebody that's, you know, keep on saying, well, you know, I gotta wait till this, I gotta wait till my money that, you know, you sit down and you wait with that person, you be like, damn, now you straight, and they still trying to get straight. And, or, you know, when they do get straight, they ain't thinking about being straight with you.
Right.
Yeah, that has happened a lot. Like people, like a lot of women, they be down for their niggas, like through thick and thin, but then
Ride or
like,
die.
finally-
Right.
Like they all want that ride or die until they reach their success and plateau. Now they want another bitch. Like that's why a lot of women don't be like,
Oh, acrimony, yeah.
oh yeah, I
Like
saw that.
like in acrimony, like how she was holding him down.
For how many years?
Like 10, 15?
Sounds like
Oh,
a time.
lifetime.
Yeah.
Low key.
High school.
A long
Yeah.
time.
So
All insecurities aren't make or break. I do just want to make that clear. Like some insecurities you can work through in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then some insecurities is just too much, I feel personally.
It depends on what it is, what it's about. When you get down to the core of where the insecurity is coming from, then, you know, you can work towards it, because then you may find out, well, you know, it may look like it was that person, but then you find out, okay, it was me.
Yeah.
And then once you find out, you know, the root of that problem, and, you know, you see, okay, well, if it's me, then of course I can work with it, but are they gonna be there while I'm working through it? And then if it's them and it's something you can work through, are you gonna work through it? Or if it's y'all finding out this stuff together, and you're like, okay, well, this ain't gonna work.
See, it's hard for me to work through stuff.
Well, that's like with me personally, like I got a problem with attention in a relationship. Like I want it from the person.
That's understandable. You
So,
want
like,
attention from
Go and get a friend. I want to be by myself today. Like that's me personally, but that's not her. Clearly.
No, you know what I'm saying?
That wasn't even meant to be shady. I promise you it wasn't. I be want my
But
space.
yeah, so like I just be wanting attention. So like in my relationship, I feel like if they not giving me attention, like I be insecure about that because I feel like what's wrong with me that they not, I feel like something wrong with me if they not giving me attention or if they don't want to be with me or anything like that.
Maybe it's time to get a hobby. Like no, seriously, because that's something within you that you need to work on.
I know, but it's them when I was younger.
Okay.
So that's
You
still
gotta
got
realize
work.
that it ain't nothing
But I
wrong with
do.
you. Like
I
some
do.
people just can't get right.
Oh, okay, yeah. Low key, let me shout out her crocheting because it's lit.
Don't.
I didn't
Look,
get it.
her crocheting, it's like professional level. I shared it. Did you see me shared it? I was like, oh, I'm proud of you, girls. I can't do that.
But we just have to realize, like, people just can't get right. Like,
And we
it
gotta
ain't-
stop
it ain't
overthinking.
you that's the problem. Sometimes it's that
I know it's hard.
You gonna find that
I
person
definitely
gonna give you
overthink
that attention.
Because I feel like some of my people, I feel
But I
like
don't
have that same thing. Like, if I don't give you enough attention, like, it's a problem. And I'm like, bro, I'm just tired today. Like, I don't want to.
But see, it's a lot of people that feel that way because if they don't get that attention, they're gonna want to know, did they do something wrong?
Yeah.
They're gonna want to know, do
Are you
not
giving that
feel
attention to
somebody
somebody
else? Or
else?
do you
That's
feel
the-
some type of way? Because
That's the
people
first thing
don't
guys go
communicate.
to.
Right.
Is
Because
who
people,
who
their
else you giving
communication,
attention to?
it'd be off. So,
I
I
be
mean,
at the crib, though. It's like, just go in there, though. Like,
don't
you go in there
start, but
and
don't
be
start giving that attention and then stop because that's where that stuff comes from.
Now, you just hit the nail on the head. Basically, when you're in a relationship, don't start something you can't finish. My auntie Barbara told my mama that when she first married my daddy. My mama told me that when I was growing up. Don't start something you can't finish. So if you cooking him dinner every night, sis, and then he marry you, continue to cook dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Guys just laying it
you can't
down.
start something you can't finish. So if you start off giving her attention all the time, texting her all day, calling her all day, all this type of stuff, keep that same energy. Period. Like, that's just what it is.
And that's another thing, like, especially with me, like, in the beginning of my relationship, that person is doing it, but they not keeping that same energy. So it's like, that's where it come in at, like, what else you doing?
Get
Why
the
you-
drive down. No, but listen, okay, so whatever you did to make them focus on you that hard, you still gotta keep it up.
I'm about
too.
to say, yes, that's true, but I also feel like we also have to be realistic. It's never gonna be how it is in the very beginning, 100%. So like, you get to know him, y'all got more to talk about in the beginning because y'all getting to know each other. Whereas when I know all your siblings, I know your likes and all the dislikes and your colors and your food and all of that stuff. Once you get past the basics, I don't want to talk 18 times a day. I be like, what did he want? What? I be hitting for what? Right? Because it's the truth. I don't need to talk to you all day no more. You my bae already. Hey, I love you. Bye. Like, okay. And move on with your day. I'm still gonna talk to you, but it may not be 13 times just to check on you and make sure you're having a good day. I'm not doing that like 6 months down the line. It's not the same as the beginning. So I feel like we also have to have realistic expectations along with, when we are reviewing the situation and wondering, did I do something? No, he just, don't want to talk to you today.
Yeah.
Or he don't want to talk to you every hour. Or maybe he really with his boys and he playing a game and he playing Madden for 6 hours. They not tripping. Or he might not even be with nobody else. Like he just want to do his thing. And same thing with me. I'm just watching the History Channel. I don't want to talk. I look at my phone all the time and be like, not today. I do. That's why
He go play basketball like every weekend, Saturday,
That's what I'm
Sunday,
saying.
Saturday. And I don't get mad. I'm like, don't handle you, baby.
That's me. I want my alone time.
That's me time.
Stay an extra hour.
Now, when it comes to me and my husband on Sundays, I don't mind the bowling, but I be with the kids all week. Like,
She like,
gotta
girl, come
go.
take over. Your girl needs a spa day. Your girl needs a spa day, my baby.
But I just wanted to read this real quick. It's just a meaning, just some of the meanings about insecurity and insecurities in a relationship. It said insecurity is an inner feeling of being threatened and or inadequate in some way. The majority of relationship insecurity is based on irrational thoughts and fears. That you are not good enough, that you will not be okay without a partner, that you will never find anyone better, that you are not truly lovable. So,
That's a sad step in yourself.
it is. That's why I definitely wanted to read that meaning because, it's the part, of course, it's based on irrational thoughts and fears. Irrational is, just the
Don't
runoff.
even make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Why are you thinking like this?
It's off the wall imaginary
Yes, like you
thoughts.
tripping.
Yeah.
You tripping right
And but sometimes you're not tripping. That's why.
Sometimes you're not tripping, but a lot of times the insecurities like you be tripping. Not you per se.
Yeah,
I'm just
no.
saying. Sometimes you do be tripping. I'm just saying everybody who gets insecurities, like, you know, sometimes it is like we tripping. This ain't even that deep.
But the first thing you want to think about is what caused you to be in that place. Like, were you
Fear.
already in that place, or did something happen in your relationship to make you get to that point? And at that point, you need to either talk to your person, or you need to look within yourself and see if it's something that you can change, because it's a depiction of
I say
either
look
you
at-
or
yeah.
something that happens.
Speak on it, please.
Look at yourself first.
Speak
That's
on
what I
that.
do, man, because don't
Never
bring
even
other
look at
people I did. Look at yourself first.
Yeah.
Because like the type of person I am, I get irritated. Like, why are we talking about this? Because first of all, let me just give a disclaimer. Leos, we feel like we don't do nothing wrong. That's a problem. And I recognize that problem. I'm just saying. I just want to a lot of times we really ain't do nothing wrong. So if anything, okay, I'm just saying. A lot of times we don't. Well, I don't. I'm just saying.
That's only a Leo problem.
I'm just saying. So like sometimes, like if somebody else is insecure or whatever, and like you say, it could be their own fear, their own irrational thoughts and things like that. And I'm more so the type of person to where like you need to get that together within yourself first, and then once you feel it, realize what you got going on, then bring it to me, and then I can work on what I need to work on to make you feel more comfortable. But ultimately, I feel like all insecurity is something that you need to look within yourself first for. Period.
Definitely.
And I think people need to do that before they even try to get in a relationship. Like,
But sometimes you don't realize what your insecurity is until you get with a person who does something specifically that triggers you that you didn't even realize was a trigger.
Canada, but you've been in enough relationships to know.
Some people.
Right.
Some people, what if you just started dating? Like,
Yeah,
we ain't.
yeah, right,
But
right,
what if you
okay,
just
right.
started dating? You don't really even know what your insecurities in a relationship is yet.
Right.
Right, you because and then that
And
okay,
some of the
so
insecurities
going back
can
to
be
that.
based on the person you with. Like you, like when they switch up.
Yeah.
Like you used to be home every Friday night. Now every Friday night you leave, and I'm gonna be like,
Now, just like you said, when you first started dating, so think about that when you first started dating. When you first started dating, did you already know what you were looking for, or did you just jump in the pool?
Girl, you better preach on today.
Did you already? Because that's something that one we don't think about. Of course, being teenagers,
it's all about is he cute?
18, I always say 18, you're thinking about just sex. 18, you're just thinking about sex. So, you just finding somebody that you attracted to.
You feel me? I'm like, this is that's still important though.
So you're not thinking about, what you want in a relationship. So you're not going to know you're not thinking about insecurities. You're thinking about what you want at that moment. And then, of course, from just, jumping in and just meeting somebody saying, oh, they cute, let me holler at you, instead of saying, where you trying to be at in the next 5 years? Where you want?
Don't ask me that on the first date.
No, but I mean,
That's how you filter people, so you don't
waste your time.
Right.
Because, I'm just speaking in general because some people are
Just saying, y'all know I'm
intellectual. So,
Hey, don't ask me what I'm doing in 5 years. It's the same thing I'm doing today. Like, at the end of the day, it's like you want to be with me or not. Like you want to get married?
that's
You
why
want to
you're not. That's why
okay.
you're not, looking into your insecurities. You're not thinking
I
about
feel like
what
I have
you're
insecurities.
suppressing I say this. You're suppressing your needs and wants when you would be into with somebody when you're not talking
No,
to
I'm
that
not saying
person.
don't talk about it. I'm just saying don't ask me that on the first date. I don't even know if I like you enough to be giving you my full rundown. This our first date. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you like to do? You like to stay? You like to go to the movies? Ask me that type of stuff. Yeah, by the third date. Okay, now it's our third meeting, so what's up in 5 years? But for the first date,
but
you need to be asking me,
in
do
the
you like to
beginning of a
swim?
relationship.
Do you like the movies?
planning for the next.
Yeah, planning for the next date.
I'm not
Not planning
saying-
for our future.
But I'm not saying that on
Too
the first
soon.
date. I mean, in general, in the beginning of a relationship.
Agreed.
talking to somebody.
I agree.
Because if you're not getting that out the way in the
relationship.
beginning of a relationship, then you're going to be stuck, like I said, suppressing your needs and wants.
Agreed.
And then, you're saying, oh, then you find yourself following somebody. Instead of saying, okay, we supposed to be doing this together. You walking with somebody, now you walking behind them, so you like, okay, I'm doing what you doing.
Right.
I like you, so you saying you like this, and this, so now I find myself just doing this.
And that's
this,
just
this.
your
That's
relationship.
your relationship.
It's
It's not your relationship.
Right.
And then you're not expressing what you want to that person if they not even asking you. And if they not asking you, then that should be a trigger right there. You're not asking about me. So but I'm sitting up here got all these questions lined up for you. So guess what? That's it. So
Yeah, I can get 100% what you're saying.
Like
I definitely feel like that.
nowadays, you gotta ask more than that. Like you pretty much gotta assess their mental health. In a relationship.
Yes.
Insecurity
And
is
check
a
their
part-
social medias.
Look, this is where you go wrong every time. You look at my social media, you swear I'm popping, and I am not. You look at my social media like, dang, she got people on her stuff commenting. They don't mean nothing to me. I ain't got nobody, so you gotta make sure. Don't look at my social media to figure me out. Don't look at social media to figure people out, because people's online presence can be completely different than how they are in real life. So I don't recommend doing
Right,
it.
true.
Their
Period.
mental health is about
But the mental health, yeah, because you look at my ex, you look at my shit like, I should
But
have dated.
some people have more insight about mental health, and that's the bad part. And then some people mental health, they able to mask it, and that's the worst
I kinda
too.
like that.
I mean, you really have to
I
talk.
don't even know how that even looks.
You know?
Look the person in their eyes for mental health. Listen, if somebody got mental health issues, look them in their eye, and when that one eye going this way,
No, I got stigmatism. That ain't true. I got
the
stigmatism.
stigmatism don't have your eye going that way.
It do. This
They veer off. Seriously, they will veer off right in the middle of the conversation. They'll just veer off, and then they'll catch themselves. They mentally
That'd be
ill.
me, because I fall asleep while people be talking to me.
That's totally different.
Tell y'all.
So how do you ask somebody to assess their mental health? Like, what do you?
Just their response to tell you everything you need to
No, I'm
know.
just saying, how do you ask?
Are you
No,
crazy?
It's just a general conversation. Like, just asking them just having a regular conversation.
Not really,
Asking
because
how
some
they
people
were in
on
jail.
medication.
Look, first of all, you gotta look up something. I want to see if you're sex offender on my phone. Well, if you're older, I'm about to see if you got a record. I'm about to look at that type of stuff. What did you do prior to me?
Right, because in
If your baby mama's crazy,
that's crazy.
they
Don't take
know.
their
If your baby mama's
medication.
crazy, you did something to them like that. And you sort of crazy.
No.
Look, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Or start asking them mentally ill questions like, man, I got this cousin that's schizophrenic. What you think about schizophrenic people? Or
You don't know what schizophrenic means.
That's how I know that you're not.
I'm just saying. Be like, yeah, you schizophrenic?
You're not asking them are they schizophrenic. You're asking them questions about it. And when you ask them questions about it, either they're going to get, but seriously, either they're going to get offended or they're going to be like, well, I really don't know too much about it, or blah blah this and blah blah that. Then you can tell it's just certain questions.
If y'all need to
list these questions,
watch me
and then we're gonna go from there.
And you will realize what schizophrenia is. That's how I learned.
And just observing how they react to certain things. So if you are like out at dinner or something like that, and the waiter's taking too long, like, are they getting angry and
But they may not eat that day. Like, or
No.
I'm just saying.
But that's when I feel like when you making excuses for somebody.
I don't feel like it's making excuses. I feel like this is realistic. It's not like you just start dating somebody and then as soon as they say something you don't like, you like, it's over.
No, we're not talking about. We're talking about in the beginning of a relationship,
No,
in the
let me
beginning,
tell
or during a relationship. It could be like 5 years into a relationship.
No, you could tell.
And you be like, oh damn, he crazy. Let me go find somebody else. No, your ass probably gonna work it out.
Okay, let me
5
tell
years in.
I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation.
Then you better get them on some medicine. I ain't about to
You know what I'm saying? You nobody else is crazy. You better go to the doctor.
I'm gonna tell y'all about
If you get 5 years in and you don't know he crazy, something wrong with you, period.
if you get 5 minutes in and don't know you crazy.
You feel me? I knew my ex was crazy. I liked it. He wasn't abusive, so that's all I care about. Shit.
Yeah.
No, I ain't know yet. That nigga know he get shot. He know.
Right.
So let me tell y'all about the
No, that's on there. This is realistic. I just don't. It's easy when you're talking about it to make it seem like, oh, it's so easy to just be like, have this conversation, and as soon as you know, he say something you don't like, cut him up. Like that's not realistic though. Like if you like somebody enough to want to get to know them, and they do have issues or problems or whatever, more than likely, depending on what they are, you may be okay with it. You may be like, you know what, this is something that I can deal with, and you work towards getting through it. if it's somebody you're not feeling anyway, it's easy to be like, okay, next, because that just is what it is. But I don't want to put it out there like, oh, all you gotta do is ask these questions and then this is how you know that it's not gonna work or whatever. Because if that was the case, everybody who's been in a relationship for 5+ years would have been broke up with who they with. Because they gonna do some stuff you don't like. That's just facts of the matter. Everybody got insecurities, everybody had issues. The point of the matter is figuring out if it's something that you can deal with or not. And if y'all are equally yoked, getting back to the beginning of the conversation, it should be easier to get through. If y'all aren't, or y'all don't have the same values, or y'all grow apart, then that's something completely different.
But if I wasn't seeing just like one encounter though, it had to be multiple encounters.
Yeah, and that makes sense to me.
Right.
That makes sense to me.
Multiple encounters of them being angry and stuff like that, and you seeing them fighting people for no reason, or you seeing them punch a wall. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right. But then it's like, but still, even about asking questions about a person, you got to get to know them to know that you're even, like you said, comfortable about it. But some people, they just get together, they don't ask no questions. They're like, okay, well, we work well together, so let's just do this. I'm going to spend more time with you, and they still never get to nitty gritty or the grit of the actual person, so they never really learn that person to even see if it's something they can really do or if it's something temporary, because 9 times out of 10 you could avoid wasting your time if you really just sit down and talk to a person like, you know what, excuse my language, fuck it, I'm gonna take you as you are because I like you, let me know the real you. What
Right,
do you
a lot of people not honest though.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
That's the problem. People don't say the real. That's exactly my point though. People don't say the real.
It's that one word, manipulation.
Exactly,
One word.
Manipulation without change. No. Apologies without change is manipulation.
Right.
That's period. That's when you're in a relationship. Things might not go right. Situations happen. Oh baby, I'm sorry. And then you do the same thing next week. You're manipulating me.
Or they're
Period.
narcissists.
Yeah, narcissists.
That word.
For real, seriously. Because it's a lot of them. And when I say narcissists are so good at covering up and hiding things, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think my ex probably was that.
Yeah, which one? Just tell me in the first initial. Yeah.
Y'all almost said it. I had to remember what I was doing.
And his crazy shit.
Yes. I like him though. I can't.
I was thinking about him the whole time.
We had went out for my birthday. What's this? It was like 2011.
12, 13,
11 was when we went to Vegas.
12. That was 12.
No, 2012 is when I wasn't with.
It had to be
Yeah,
maybe.
boys
Was it the
man.
same year we went to Vegas? 'Cause we went to Vegas in 11. In June, but it wasn't around June.
It was in 2010.
Was it 2010? It might have been 2010.
I think it was my
Yep.
birthday, 2011, when we had went to that club to celebrate my birthday, and then we had went to Bilal to go on the boat with. I said his name already, so we don't. So after the club, we had went to Bilal to go on one of my associates. I'm not gonna say his name. One of my associates on his boat that was docked at Bilal. Mind you, this is like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So we go there because they having like an after party get together kind of. So me and my little cousin, it was me, her, and so we go on the boat. Mind you, it's my birthday. I'm fucked up. So
I miss when you used to drink. But that's not the here nor there.
we talk about that later.
What happened?
Like, can we get a shot of money? One.
A little bit.
Regardless, so I don't need
It
it.
ain't the same though. Let me be honest.
Anyway.
It ain't the same.
So we get on the boat though, but then we be like, I peek what's going on. Like, this ain't the kind of party we want to be at. Like, they trying to fuck.
Oh.
So we trying to get off the boat, but we already left us on the boat. Why?
Because he was upset because we was going in the first place. He didn't want hers to go.
Yeah.
So he had a little pissy attitude.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of looking out for
But
you.
did that.
Right, he left us on the boat though.
But that's her man. He left her.
Oh.
Yes, he left us on the boat, and I'm fucked
He
up.
left us in Vegas. Remember, he hopped off the car. That was the best night we had.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But so we trying to get off the boat, and I'm drunk, and mind you, water splashing on the deck. So I go to try to step off, and I slipped and I fell in the water. Bitch, you gonna laugh? What kind of laugh? Oh my god!
In Detroit, remember this?
Oh my god! It's only you that's gonna laugh. But anyway,
Because I'm your real friend. I can show my real emotions.
Oh, hell yeah. That shit
She alright.
Yeah, she good. She's still here. That's hilarious.
definitely wasn't funny at the time. Shit.
It was.
You feel all the way in?
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't funny at that moment though.
I'm sure it wasn't. But today, that was in 2010. What, 2011?
I know don't ever hurt myself around you.
Girl, I'm laughing. As long as you okay.
Where's my phone?
I ain't gonna say that.
But,
If I call, y'all have permission to laugh.
Damn, I'm really about to die.
But anyways, so I fell in the water. He long gone. He in the car. So
They tossed you one of them circle float things?
No. let me
My
fucking
bad.
tell the
Sorry.
story.
I was waiting on you to get there.
So I get back up to the top, and the guys that were there, they helped me get out the water, and all I could hear them say is, "Where her nigga at?" Like, this nigga is long fucking gone, sitting in the car. So me and my cousin, we are just crying our eyes out, walking back to the car, and he gets mad at me. Like, what the fuck? Why you mad at me? Why are you yelling at me? I just fell in the fucking river, and you not trying to see if I'm okay.
Right? Hilarious.
So, but then at the end of the night, he is such a great manipulator. He calls my mama. I didn't even know. He called my mama saying that I just fell in some water. It was shallow water. She's okay. Like, bitch, no, it was not shallow water. I was in the fucking river where they dock boats. Where the fuck you know there's shallow water at where they dock boats? So he calls my mama manipulating the situation. So she didn't know that how severe it was. So the fact that he had did that, and I didn't even know that he had called my mama. And I'm just like, he is such a manipulator, and that's why she still looks at me like, why you don't like him? So the day I'm like, nigga, because he's terrible.
Everybody called me to validate that shit. Like, Alicia, tell my mama how he really was. I was like, yeah, he was bad.
He was terrible.
He was also cool sometimes, but
That's the manipulating
that's the
part. He was
manipulate.
like, he
Yeah,
want- he
yeah.
pretend like
But
he
I was
was
on your
cool.
side. I seen how he really was in Vegas, so I'm like, man, when he hopped up the car, that was the best night we had was there.
Right, who hops out on the car?
They put liquor in this by mistake.
Who hops out
They
of
put
the
liquor
car
in your table.
on the strip? And we left his ass. Like you said, that was the best, most fun we had.
It was.
We was turned up.
We turned up the rest of the night.
That was crazy though. But this is how it's like insecure.
So you wouldn't ask me
people.
questions in the beginning. You brought his mind state. Better, sis.
No.
That's why you gotta ask them questions. Are you schizophrenic? Are you in the manipulator?
You can't just have that.
They like,
That's
that's
an
I roll to the
answer.
side. I'm just using y'all words.
Strategy.
No, but he was a pistol. I remember he called me one time. I was on a date, and he was with you, but he called me, and he was like, "Yeah, Diamond said you ain't like me." And I was like, "Well, I didn't in the beginning." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause when I first met you, you were a jerk, and I don't like jerks, and it's hard to change my first opinion. So it is what it is." And he was like, "Well, you know I'm better than I." I'm like, "If you say so." But yeah, so he was a manipulator, but whatever, it's cool.
And he was super insecure too. Like
That's what I told you that one day. I was like, maybe you gotta tell him you love him, like, like when he least expected or something. Like, you know, he tried to give people confidence to know, like, you really love him. Like, maybe he didn't feel loved or something. But it's like, ultimately, you can't control it. No, but my advice was, if you still want to be with him, then maybe you need to, like, do some things to, like, reassure him that you really care about him, if that's what you want to do. If you can't handle that, then leave his ass alone and just whatever. But if you want to be with somebody and you know that they're insecure because you look way better than him, you were out of his league, and we just being 100. He had money though, so that's what's up. But ultimately, well, he did that night. He was gambling at the casino. But I'm just saying, like, you know, when you look better than the person who you with, or they don't know how they got you, it's almost like you gotta like reassure them that you really want to be with them.
but
That's something you take on when you want to be in that. Yeah, that's something that you take on if you want to be in that
That's
relationship.
hard.
that
That's
particular
hard.
relationship, I would say forced into, because when we had first, met, whatever, we were talking, I had let him know, like, I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I'm talking to other dudes, and he just kept trying. He just kept trying, and he just would not leave me alone. So yeah, pretty much.
That happens
until
a lot,
I just gave
believe it or
in.
not.
And then
That happens a lot.
And then a situation had happened because I was staying with my mom at the time, so he was staying with his parents, and we were just like, let's just move in together. That was the worst fucking decision that I could have ever made. Like, don't ever move in with somebody based on convenience.
Period.
Ever. Because that was the worst. Because that was like a year and a half of fucking hell. Like, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go out without him. Like, anybody try to talk to you?
That's just too much. That's
Like,
just too much. Insecurity can like really make or break a whole relationship, and it be based on their own like flaws or your own flaws if you're the person who happens to be insecure. Because I feel like everybody has insecurity, but I feel like it's levels to insecurity. Like if you just love the person that you with a whole lot and you just want to make sure that y'all stay strong, I feel like that could be a good insecurity to make you stay on top of your game. Whereas when you're the type of insecure that constantly wants to, what were you doing? Where were you at? This, that, and the other. It's like, that's not a healthy type of insecurity. And
I think that,
And that's exactly how he was.
yeah, he was just too much. And that's why I was so happy when she finally did get out of it, because it was just like, bro,
You was happy. I was doing cartwheels and backflips.
And I can't even do cartwheels no more, but I did one that night.
Man.
You single? We out to boy.
That was the worst.
I feel like
Did y'all pick up like right after Vegas or like a little bit after that?
no, we ain't break up after
Oh, I
Vegas.
thought y'all did. It seemed like it wasn't that long after that.
We broke up in 2011, like the end of 2011.
I keep thinking we went to Vegas in 2011. That's the problem. We went in 2010. All right.
So I moved out though. Like the apartment was in my name, and I just left that shit. Like you can have it. Like I'm
Yeah.
out. Like
When you want to get out of something, it ain't nothing that can
right.
stop you. Like,
He didn't believe it either. He thought I was gonna come back. Like he got this fucked up. Like I'm not coming back. But I feel like some people just act that. Is it possible that some people act that way because they feel like they're supposed to? Like they supposed
yeah,
to?
because some
be
females
just
like that.
in a
Like,
relationship.
and that's what I mean. Like, and that's why he needs to get with somebody who's equally yoked. If that's what he wants to be, he needs to be with the type of female who likes that. Because some females love their man checking in on them 24 hours a day. That ain't me.
Right.
Don't call me asking me where I'm at 24/7. I'm at where I told you I was going when I left. Period.
right.
I'm just saying. Like, I don't want to. Like, don't do that to me.
I don't like that.
I don't
shit.
mind, like, if you call me like, hey, babe, what's going on? Oh, nothing. I'm sitting here doing a little Where Your Beauty live with my girls. Oh, okay, love you too. Bye. But that's different than, damn, you said you was going to be gone for 30 minutes. You be gone for an hour and a half. What you doing? Where you at? Where you at?
But is
Right
it
now.
another insecurity, or is that because he believes that he should act that way?
That's what I'm saying.
But
I don't
see,
know.
it's-
That only has that much control.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a. I mean,
I think
most
it's
people that's
stems from
controlling.
insecurity, but it's also a control, manipulation. You know, and some, like I said, some females like that. Like, just like some females like getting beat. Like, some females feel like you don't love them unless you put your hands on them. So, if you want somebody to beat you up, and get with an Ike. Because some men will do that. They will oblige. But everybody not like that. I don't want to be with no abusive man. I don't want to be with nobody who feel like it's okay to yell at me. I don't like no drill sergeant dude. I like somebody who's very calm, very patient, and who believes me when I tell them what I'm going to do. I don't want somebody who's naturally a doubter. Like, she says she doing this, but then doubt it. I don't want nobody like that. I want somebody who's secure enough in themselves to, until I give you a reason not to trust me, you trust me. Innocent until proven guilty. Until I prove myself guilty, I'm innocent. Relax, chill on me, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I think this was the most insecure thing that I have ever seen in one of my relationships though. I had a job interview, and he had actually took me to the job interview. While I'm in the interview, he calls me while he's in the parking lot to ask you, did you need something, right?
Girl.
I didn't answer because I'm in the fucking
I was like,
interview.
girl.
So
You left your resume. That's what it's like.
no, like that wasn't it.
Taking a minute, ain't it?
Like my phone is in my purse. I'm thinking like it was on vibrate. I heard the vibration. So I'm thinking it's the lady that's interviewing me. I thought it was her phone because I'm looking like ain't nobody gonna fucking call me. And my phone on, like ain't nobody gonna call me. So when I got done, I looked at it and I saw it was him that called me. I'm like, this nigga, what the fuck? Are you in the parking lot? Why would you call me? You know I'm in a job interview. Why would you call?
Maybe he wanted to go get something to eat.
Bitch, you can wait till I get out the interview. Like that was so
Facts.
stupid, and I didn't get the job. So
It wasn't because of that vibration. You probably just didn't do a good interview.
you know that I love you. To the guy, you
It wasn't because of the vibrations of your purse, sis. But it's okay. Where you were supposed to be now. Where you supposed to be
Yes,
now.
but like I said, I can talk about shit for days.
Me too, especially because I know you forever. So.
Anybody got some insecurity? Bless your shit.
So what are we
She
saying about
had a
insecurity?
story. Her hand was up for a
Oh,
long
my bad.
time. That was like 15 minutes ago.
I can take it over her sometime, but I love her to death. Go ahead, Shelly shit.
But no, about finding out. So guys, crazy. Like when I was just the other day, like last week, it was this guy at my job, or whatever. He was cool, but he was older. He was off at work, but he was like cracking jokes. So we used to always call him crazy, like something wrong with him. So we was always just laughing. So he was trying to take me out, but I was like no. And then he had ended up leaving the job, and I had ended up running to him at Walmart. Now I'm walking out of Walmart, and I went to go get my dog some food. So he snatched the dog food out of my hand, and while I was walking, so it scared me because he came up from behind me. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then I was like, oh, what you doing? I'm like, you're crazy. So of course I'm by myself, and I was on the phone with my friend, and he asked me for my number, and I'm thinking like, oh, he tried to just want to just like keep in touch, whatever. Not thinking that he was gonna actually call. So he called me as soon as I gave him my number. And I'm like, I'm on the phone with my friend. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, no, you didn't. Wow.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll talk to you later. So I was talking to my friend. I never called him back. He texted me like, later on, like, no, you never called me back. As soon as I read the message, I was like, yeah, you crazy. Blocked him. So then, after that, he figured out he was blocked and called me private and was like,
That's why I don't answer private.
He's like, why you blocked?
I
I didn't want to, but I thought it was somebody else. So I had Deanna answer the phone, and he was like, hello, and I was like, hi, like, who's this? He's like, why you blocked me? I hung up the phone so fast.
Why don't you just tell him?
He started blowing my phone up.
That's
He
what makes
blew
him
it
do it.
back
If you don't just say what the problem is.
If you don't get him an answer, that is going to make them keep doing it.
Because obviously he just really was attracted to you and was like, dang, she could be the one or something. You never know.
No,
Like,
not when you asking why you. Now you. First of all,
I'm not saying
I call
talk to
your
you.
phone.
No.
It's just easier to be honest.
Shake the voicemail. My mind is not gonna be the first thing. Is gonna be, oh, I'm blocked. It's gonna be, oh, they phone probably did.
Yeah.
Try again later.
Yeah.
He actually knew she blocked me and called and called from another number. That is crazy.
So
That meant you've been blocked a lot of times.
he blew my phone up so much. My phone had stopped working. I couldn't even turn it off. Then
Yeah, we was in the car. I was like, she like, it won't turn off. She like, what the fuck?
I was actually panicking, like my shit was not turned off. So then, like, iPhones don't let you block numbers. Like, it don't let you block private numbers. So I had to block every number that wasn't saved in my phone, period. Any number that called me and is not saved in my phone goes straight to voicemail, period.
That's how I feel
So
like,
just
if it ain't already in my phone.
So that's why I say, like, when you first meet somebody, just their behavior.
Yeah, you'll get that vibe off top.
That crazy vibe off top. Like, if they calling you too much, if they just text me, it's been a lot of people that I have like gave my number to, thinking that they was cool and like, oh, maybe we could date. Like, not even him per se, but just other people. And as soon as they text me, it's just like, oh no. They start off their conversation and just be like, no.
Is he aggressive?
I feel like those are the
Aggressive.
don't really work anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know, those be the people that people who confuse you are the people that you like, that you want to see something work with, I feel like. And then, you know, you're trying to get to know them and because you like them as opposed to them liking you so much. And you try to make something work that maybe shouldn't even be happening.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like with me, for me and my husband, whatever, you know, talking to other guys, and then it may be somebody I really, really like. I'll be like, dang, you know, let me call you, I'll call you, or let's talk. And then we get to talking, and we're like, dang, I end up liking him. Like,
Yeah.
So then after just conversation, not even going out together, just on the phone, you know, talking every day, you talk for like 2 weeks, Like, all right, I don't even like you no more.
Look, and a lot of times women, like, we will know a dude ain't ish. Like, we'll be on the phone with our girls, like, girl, this dude ain't about nothing, but girl, we about to go out. Be honest. It's like, come on, we ain't cutting off everybody that give us them alarm bells. Like, it be like, girl, I just know this nigga ain't shit, but we about to go to Dave and Buster's, we about to go do this, do that, and the other. It don't just be so cut and dry. Like, you know what, he sometimes it do. Like, it was a dude who I liked, but he just had toxic behavior. And it was just like, you know what, I ain't about to put myself in this situation. But I feel like that just comes with, like, maturity and just knowing what you do and don't want to deal with.
Right.
Each relationship teaches you something. And it's like, sometimes you can spot it from a million miles away, like, dang, he fine, but I just know he crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't deal with crazy no more.
Or he a hoe.
Yeah, or he just out here doing this, doing that, doing that. That's when you can't let that social media though. Because if he's single, he might have went out with 3 girls this week. He's single though. I can't judge him. But when he starts spinning me or something, then it's like, no, I'm about to be in a rotation. No, I'm not doing that. You know, you gotta decide what you want and what you don't want. If you don't care because you got your own rotation, you know, let's do this. But if not, you got your own rotation, it's cool. But other than that, no.
I ain't about to be a part of that roster.
Now I don't want to be right. Another notch over there. I'm good. I'm good. Not today, Satan.
Oh man, so we're going to read some of the comments. I'm gonna grab my phone. Kadri, can you read comments off of Alicia's phone?
I don't think it is.
It's sideways.
I'm gonna say those are just people waving out there.
Just take
Might
it
have to
off.
go from the other angle so you can read it right. Yeah.
Okay, so
My laptop. Scroll down. I mean, yeah, down. Yeah, those just people waving.
yeah, they all wave.
Oh, everybody checking in. Can you read off the names?
So you have Pamela J,
What up?
Lakeisha Greer,
Hey, hey.
Jalisa Ho,
Oh, hey, Jaleesa.
Shell Mimi Marie,
Oh, that's her.
Antonio Phillips.
Oh, that's her husband.
Okay.
Hi, you better not say nothing bad.
Hey y'all, Marquand Washington,
Aw, Quan, that's so sweet.
Roberta Coleman,
Oh, hey, Berta.
Erica Alexa,
Oh, that's my girl from my step class. I told her this morning that we were going live. She was like, girl, I'm going to watch. And she watching. Thanks, sis.
That's what I like.
That's my homegirl on the show.
Shantae Hagaboot,
Oh, hey, Shantae.
and Dara Basil,
Oh, hey, Dara. That's
Um,
my church, my home church.
Veronica Thomas,
Hey, that's my auntie. Auntie.
Hey, Mom.
We love y'all. Thanks for watching.
So my live I came in. This the second live because the laptop died.
Yeah.
So we got a Craig Snyder. Hello. Stephanie. Hi Stephanie. Hope all is well. Malik Moore.
What's up? What's up?
My cousin Diamond. Hey.
Hey,
Two
hey,
diamonds in the family. Not my cousin. My friend Jason. Hi Jason. Thanks
What up,
for joining. This was the second live. So I'm gonna have to cut y'all off. Thanks for joining so I can go read the comments off my first live. Bye. You read the last comments. Deanna, you wanna give out the social media pages?
So you can follow Wear Your Beauty at on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Wear Your Beauty INC. And then on Twitter as well at Wear Your Beauty too. And then you can follow me on Instagram as officially_DD. And then
DEDE.
and then y'all can say y'all too.
Oh, my social media on Facebook, I'm Alicia Little. On Instagram, I'm beautiful_Lily. That's LILI_86. Follow me. I'm awesome.
Mine is on Facebook. That's Fatima, FATIMAH, Thomas-Murray. Same thing on
Instagram.
Instagram.
For you. You ain't have
See, I told you she got it.
I'm Shelby Marie on Facebook and Instagram,
That's Shell with a C.
and it's all one word.
My Facebook is just Diamond, all caps. My IG is D_Reynolds CPA. And that's the same for Twitter as well.
What about our production assistant? She got an Instagram.
Oh, come get your, no, she ain't got no IG. What's your,
Okay.
you don't want to know your own people.
Don't follow me.
Stay low key. Stay low key.
You know, follow me. I can follow
Behind the scenes, that's low.
Say I do the most.
Follow me, y'all. Follow me. Y'all already follow me because y'all watching my thing. So get other.
They may not be following you on IG though. So
That's true. Loki, I got a little few followers on IG though. Hey, it ain't popping. It ain't popping. Oh, just so y'all, well, I didn't know she had other comments on her other page. She already knows first.
no.
Okay, well, just so you guys know, I'm going to reiterate. Right now, we are having a sale, a 50% off sale on our website, warriorbeauty.com. The coupon code is WYB LIVE. That's WYB Live. It's 50% off, and it's also free shipping. Again, it's quality. It does keep you warm. And we have multiple colors. We have black, we have red, we have lime green. We're also getting pink and orange.
You still got t-shirts left too, or you don't see it?
There are a few t-shirts left, but right now we really are pushing the hoodies since it's winter time. But we buy anything. We just need the support. So please support.
These are coming back
Limited
by popular
edition.
demand.
Ew.
I can't even do it. Hey,
Oh my God.
Hey.
She be doing a mom dance.
Hey, don't feel
the
bad.
daddy finger.
Right.
But we bringing these back, limited edition. Everybody has been asking about those.
Those mugs are really.
And we're going to get novelty items too, like mugs, water bottles,
Ink pens, hand
umbrellas,
sanitizer,
stuff like that.
keychains, it's all in the words. We need everybody to support because it's all about beautifying your spirit because it's your spirit that makes you beautiful.
Right. What I vision is, a woman may be having a bad day or something like that. They're feeling insecure about something, but they look at that WYB mug or that WYB water bottle, and it just changed their whole mood.
Exactly.
That's what I want.
You having a bad day at work, everybody hating on you. You know what? I don't care because I'm beautiful. Period.
Right. So you shit.
You know? Telling you to. Okay, I'm about to twerk just to take us out on the last
That's
note.
3 times.
Oh my God.
Bow, bow.
Hey y'all, we going to Essence Fest. We taking
Hey,
Essence
we got the early bird specials. Her fault. We got the early bird specials, so we gonna be up there with the slams. Hey, they gonna be buying sweaters.
This is their 50th anniversary, and they got Janet Jackson as the headliner, Bruno
Ooh,
Mars.
she definitely been wearing her beauty for a minute. You hear me?
Like she supposed to be doing like the whole Rhythm Nation routine.
Oh,
my
it's
God.
going down. I'm buying an outfit. It's going.
Y'all gotta wear all black.
We're all black.
We gonna do that. Yeah. Are you kidding me with the white areas?
Okay, I'm down. I'm even wearing the Michael Jackson hair.
You know, straight curls and baby hair. That's what that is today. Period.
I'll tell you, my school's about to be like this.
Yes.
I'm in my
I'm
last
popping up out the stage like I'm Janet herself. You hear me? Period.
We about to hit up Amazon real soon.
You know it.
Yeah.
Amazon getting all our dollars. Man, who was that? Jeff Bezos? He smart. Was that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart.
That nigga rich.
Right. And his wife who left him rich too. That's how you do it, sis. When they say equally yoked. Leave on. Leave with the yoke. We don't want the average whites. We want the yoke. Period. There won't be no scramble and no judge. Nah.
Leave with the yoke.
Period, sis.
She made me.
Make sure you got a good lawyer and a good CPA. Period.
All right, love y'all.
Thanks for watching, y'all. We love y'all. Peace.